This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector, and me I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say, knock it, Ryan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. My name is Ryan LFC. Back again, guys. Another top shelf video for you guys today. Listen, I know the fans has been waiting for this match preview. I know the fans killing me, Ryan. You need to get on the Reggae Girls. But be honest with you guys, I don't know much about the Reggae Girls, but I'm willing to learn in the process. But me have one of the key mastermind when it comes on to the Reggae Boyz. One of the players. Standout player, the first player to start it. You understand, people, and people need to give him more respect. He's the founder, and if Ryan LFC respect him, I believe every single body respect him. But Simon Preston, good evening, my brethren. Welcome on the show. Thanks for being back.
My brethren, hope you're doing good, Miji. I hope all is well with you. You know, it's always a pleasure to talk to you, and you know, you can always shout me at any time, and it's never a problem. Once it's Ryan, it's not a problem. And you know, so my mother raised you a long time already. So
all right, Bridget. So we don't have to say nothing. We don't have to say nothing more.
not have to say nothing more.
As a Mr. Brother, I'm gonna stop learning from you. How good is this Reggae Boy? How good is this Reggae Girl?
Is our supremely talented squad. And bearing in mind, you have 13 members of this 23-member squad that went to the World Cup. There's a team with experience, versatility, and still youth in the squad. The amount of girls in their early 20s and mid-20s in the squad, you can even plan for 2027 already for them. And that's why this is so exciting. It's the preliminaries, so it should be a walk in the park. Of course, we're not taking any opponent lightly. That's what Vin Blaine has said, the head coach. But there's reason for optimism, unlike what we saw with our brethren them recently. So we'll have something positive to talk about today, honestly.
Most definitely. And Simon, I was saying this to behind the scene. Bridget, I am glad I can just go into a match preview and I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry or anything, a personal issue. I like the smoothness of the girl, you know what I mean? But yeah. I hope it continue to keep like this. And they have a very good manager behind them. But I want, before we get into anything, how important the management team behind this Reggae Girls team though?
Well, it has all started with Sadella Marley and her crew to ensuring that these girls get the preparation that they need, comfort, and everything of that nature. And just to speak about that, the girls are staying in the Pegasus Hotel, the best hotel in Kingston, hands down. Not even the Reggae Boyz stayed in that hotel.
Just
a bit of no, man, Reggae Boyz stay at Marriott.
Yeah. So it's too expensive?
Pegasus is the most expensive hotel in Kingston, second most expensive in Kingston.
Yeah.
But Pegasus is luxurious. You have your spa, you have the breakfast. It's a 5-star treatment. The red carpet roll out for your Pegasus. And big up to the Marley family for ensuring that these girls are secure, their flights, no hiccup or anything of that necessary. So the girls are treated like queens and princesses in a sense. So I must have to say big up to what the Marleys have done to ensure that these girls come, do what they're supposed to do, and be able to execute on the pitch, which is all that is left for them right now. So the Marleys have done a good job. The support staff, the only thing I'm disappointed with is that there was a late change in the head coaching position. I honestly didn't want to talk politics with football with you this evening, but it have to come out, Ryan, and this is exclusive on Ryan LFC because Hubert Busby is not being investigated by FIFA. So whatever you hear out there, Busby is not being investigated by FIFA. Not investigated at all. And yes, he could have been.
If him not winning him by FIFA, he should keep him job then.
Thank you very much, my friend. And I am not bashing Vin Blaine. Vin
is a knowledge, a very good guy.
Yeah, man. Him have the job, right? Fine. We can't change the past. But the JFF don't even give a letter to Busby to say, this is the situation, Vin are going to do this, the preliminaries or the qualifiers, nothing like that. So that is what I am livid about. Yeah. And very, very disappointed about.
Yeah. And as you know me, Simon, I am a man who believes in a loyalty and thing. He has done a great job, especially in coaching staff. Done a fantastic job with the girls team. And, you know, it's unfortunate for it went like that. But it's very difficult. He probably sit at home now and say, listen, I didn't do anything to to lose my job. It's just speculation, just like sometimes even myself, speculation. Why Liverpool didn't sign this player and things. So probably the Football Federation, probably they come. Who knows? Them come under a lot of pressure, you know, because it was in mainstream media in America. So who knows? You know? Never know.
As you know, there's two sides to every story. You know that. But if you tell me, say you Ryan was at your yard 5 o'clock on Sunday, and you show me video footage says you were at your yard 5 o'clock Sunday, case closed for me. Case closed for me. And I can see that the timer on it say, okay, you're at your yard Sunday, February 13. Nobody can say Ryan was at the club. Nobody can say that. If I have video evidence that show the date and time that Ryan was at him yard Sunday 5 o'clock, case closed, my brethren.
Bro, that's a tough. You can't imagine if these girls qualify for the World Cup again. You will be devastated, bro. If you know, fantastic job with the girls and stuff, you know.
Yeah, they were building something, you know, because last year we beat an African team for the first time ever we beat Nigeria. Big Nigeria, African champions. We're going to beat them for the first time in our history. We took on the United States, the World Cup champions, world #1 team, and we're trailing 4-0 at halftime, 3-0 at halftime. We lost the game 4-0, but you could still see we're creating chances. So it's not like it was one-sided in 90% possession. Nothing like that. We still created our own chances, but just couldn't finish. We worked on some tactics. We beat Costa Rica. We brought in a few players from that play in the Premier League in England, and something was building, I felt. So my hope is that Busby had a chat with Vin Blaine and said, these are the pieces of the puzzle now. These are the pieces that we need if we're going to really compete with USA and Canada. So that's the next step.
Most definitely. But Simon, what are the criteria for this girl team meaning to get called up? Because when I look at some of their minutes, I was doing a few research from a week and realized that most of these players playing football, they're playing. So you have to play to be a part of this Reggae Girls team consistently.
I wouldn't say that's the #1 criteria, because some it's down to loyalty to the player, persons that have been there, done that for the program, persons that did stuff in the past, and because of that loyalty, you get called back in the program. Because you're right, you have some players in the squad that perhaps play 2-3 clubs games this season, but because of being part of that journey, qualifying for France, it adds them and gets there into the resume in a sense, and that's why Vin Blaine wants to have a look at these players once more. He said that he couldn't go and change and get 23 new girls. He couldn't do that. He wanted to keep the core that Busby had last year when we beat Costa Rica and Nigeria and lost to the United States. So it was all about ensuring that there was that same synergy and chemistry, and not just going for 15 English-based players one time, which we have the ability to do, but just didn't feel right now would be appropriate during the course of qualifiers. Could that happen in the summer in July? Maybe you still have some girls that need a passport, which is why they weren't part of this current squad. But there's a reason why you see 13 players out of the 23 that were in the World Cup in France in 2019. To have that continuity, that experience, and persons that have been there, done that in the Caribbean rounds of qualifiers, because it's the preliminaries right now. It's not even the final round yet. We still have to get through 4 hurdles before we can think about the final round.
Okay, most definitely. People, I saw you guys watching the video, liking the video. If you haven't subscribed to Reggae Boyz commentary, go over there and subscribe to Reggae Boyz commentary. Tell him that Ryan LFC sent him. And also, people, you're watching and it almost have 41 likes. I didn't expect so many people would watch Ryan LFC when it come on to females. But I want you guys to smash the like button. Please, I'm begging you guys, smash the like button. If you haven't been a members yet, make sure you join that join button and become a member to the Ryan LFC show. Simon, this question I want to ask you before we get into nitty-gritty of the thing. How far is this Reggae Girls team from this United States and this Canadian team? I don't really worry about Mexico, but Jamaica is ranked #1 in Caribbean right now in girl football. How far we are from these two big giants in Concacaf?
It's closer than we were a decade ago. Where we are right now is basically on the fringes from that tier. So in the top tier, you will have the Canadas, the United States, the Englands, the Frances, the Germanys, the Swedens, the Norways. Jamaica, you could say, are just like in that second tier in a sense. Even though it's not reflected in the FIFA rankings, it's reflected in terms of the performances and the caliber of players that we have right now at our disposal. And that is why it should give us with a high level of enthusiasm for what is to come throughout the course of the qualifiers. So in terms of when will that opportunity come to get the better of the United States, World Cup champions, or Canada, Olympic champions, we're still a few years off, but we're closer than we are back in the day, where we got 12 and 10 and 8-0. Gone are those days. Right now, it's perhaps 6 and 4 that we might get from these teams. But if this team stays together, in addition to those gems from the UK, then we can certainly give the United States a go for their money, because their gems have plateaued in terms of their peak, and it is going down. While we have players in their early 20s, born 1997, October 97 and later, early 20s, and their career is going like this. So it's a good sign. It really is something that we can look forward to, especially tomorrow evening at the office.
Most definitely, man. And please, you with the team. I know you went to the training session earlier on today. All the training vibes and stuff with the Reggae guys.
Well, first, let me just say a very special good evening to someone in the comments, Chevelle Kavanagh, a very special human being in my life. Thanks for tuning in. I must say, in terms of the training session and the magnitude of the sessions, what it was like yesterday versus today, Vin Blaine has been very, very impressed by what he's seen. Of course, all eyes have been on Khadija Bonny Shaw, Manchester City, strutting her stuff quite well within England right now. But the most impressive person from the session is someone that you and I know very well, and that's none other than Tiffany Devona Cameron. Pace, accuracy, venom. The starting 11 is yet to be revealed, but we've been working with a 3-4-3, 4-3-3 sort of system in the training sessions. As Bermuda wants to come at us, they want to press us. So with that in mind, Vin Blaine wants us to go at the oppositions and counter. So when we win back possession, we'll have Jodie Brown and Tiffany Cameron to be able to exploit those gaps in behind and perhaps go for glory.
Yeah.
Or find Bonnie through the hole.
Yeah. Most definitely. Talk about Tiffany. This why this girl not in England, Simon? Why this girl is not? This girl is one of the most talented reggae girls I see play. Both feet, skillful. Why she not in England? Why she not in France? Why she not in Spain in these big top league?
All right, so let's start with Spain. The opportunity came for Spain, but she does not want to play in the second tier. If she's going to play in Spain, it would have to be the top tier. And with COVID, Italy and Spain were the most affected by COVID. So the budgets for a lot of these clubs were, look at Barca right now for the men's side. I'm going to sell every human being in sight. So it's the same on the women's side as well in Italy and Spain. So those were certainly out. England, my brethren, is like all about the image. Massacre sing a song about image. No, man, you laugh.
Man. Yeah. Image is very important, though, Simon Preston.
Yeah.
Why I think me always have my hat. Image is very, very important.
Very, very important.
Because the club can so the image is very important.
Yeah. So with Tiffany now, what they're looking at is age. And because she is not 25, not 28, their interpretation in England is, well, the best days are behind her. When every woman and every player, male or female, is different in terms of when they approach their peak. She's 30 now. She just turned 30. 30 is not over the hill. She's not Javon Watson at 38, 39.
Yeah.
30. This is the peak of her career. I've only been familiar with one team in England that has a genuine interest in her, and we'll see what happens in the summer where that is concerned. So we'll see. But England is on her radar. there is interest in one team in England. So that's a good things take time. So
Yeah.
let's see.
For this comment, my super chat, data boss, big up yourself, Simon. What? I'm too late for you to talk about the reggae girls?
No, man. Brother, you have a lot on your plate. You're a married man, you have Liverpool, you have Reggae Boyz, you have Rickets, you have a lot on your plate.
Hey, Simon, may I tell you the truth? I never do no video on the girls. Because I say, yo, from the other day, through the Reggae Boyz and the whole heap of video, I now get to do the exercise right. And I come home yesterday and start back, bridge, and I feel some pain in my hand and my chest, bro. I feel like me have vomit, brother.
Yeah.
For somebody with fitness level all the way up there, but people, me are telling the truth. When it come on to the Reggae Boyz, it kind of stressed me, so I have to go back to my routine, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, like, you start to get rich and you start to get money and move away from the little simple thing where you do to make your life happy. That's what happened to me. But big up to all of the people, them. Data Boss, Virgin.
Yeah, man.
We are here to support the reggae girls. So,
yeah, man.
No or never. So, we start at the right time, I believe. You know what I mean? But big up yourself for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Jackson, big up yourself just coming in. You know, I want to see you on the stream, you know, because you're a female and you know so much about the man's game. You need to come and show the girls your support. But big up, she's a member of the channel. Special edition, big up yourself. Wayne, big up yourself. Really appreciate every single one of you guys joining in the chat. Shavit, big up yourself. Podcast, big up yourself. Fresh got in the building, big up yourself. Big up to all of the people them. Nation, big up to all of the people them down in the comment section. I really, really appreciate it. And also, big up to my big friend. Enough love and respect. So, people, this is the beautiful Simon Mom. Enough love and respect. I really appreciate it. Preston, I really appreciate you passing to you and stuff. Nothing but love for you and your son, man. Big up. But yes, Simon. Let's jump right into it, man. Big up. Yeah, I have to big up my day one supporter. This guy has been following me from there, 80 subscribers. I think I are 70. So, Richard, big up yourself, Virgin. Enough love and respect. I appreciate you, Virgin, to still sticking with us and stuff. But yeah, Simon, ready now. Let's talk about this. You know, we'll talk about a few things to warm up the engine. 18 minutes gone into the video. As I said, I don't want this video to be long and thing. But Simon, how you feel about the girls' chance going into this World Cup?
The preliminaries, they should be able to manage it quite well. So we'll play Bermuda on Thursday, Grenada Sunday, and then come April we'll play Cayman and the Dominican Republic. Our toughest game is going to be against the Dominican Republic. Why? Because they have acquired the passport of 9 American-born players that try to apply their trade professionally and also in college. So they'll add a different oomph to the team.
Yeah.
More experience. So that will be our toughest test. But we should be able to get the edge because these are players that are just joining the squad. So chemistry and cohesion is not going to be there just yet. But for the future, Dumrep is something we'll have to look out for. So in that group of 5 teams, the top team will go to the Concacaf final round. In the final round, you have 2 groups of 4 teams in each group. The top 2 teams in each group qualify for World Cup. How do I rate our chances? We can finish top 2. We can. My only concern is the final round is going to be played in Mexico. So already, we're going to face...
chance with all supporter.
Yeah, so right there. So we're going to face one of USA and Canada. One of them. We're going to face one of them, right? Because they're the seeded teams for the final. We're going to face one of them. Mexico is a host. So Mexico going to go in one of those groups. I don't want to be in the group with Mexico because of the host. The matches are going to be in Monterrey. Monterrey's altitude, it's hot, and I don't want our girls in that sort of environment. So if we can avoid the group that Mexico is in, I think it will be a smooth sailing towards the World Cup. If we're in Mexico group, we're going to need all hands on deck, everybody on the same hymn sheets, because it's going to be a tough one. But worst case scenario, we're going to go to the Intercontinental Playoffs. Worst case scenario. And that's when you finish 3rd in the group. With a group, you finish 3rd, you go to the playoffs, Intercontinental Playoffs. So worst case scenario, that's where I expect us to go. But yeah, worst case, the playoffs. But I don't see any reason why we can't finish top 2 in our group, especially with the caliber of players that we have at our disposal. We have players that are Premier League champions. Drew Spence at Chelsea, a veteran, an absolute veteran at the club at this point in time. Bunny Shaw hasn't hit the ground running in England just yet in terms of the league. Just scoring in the cup, yes, but those goals have come up against Championship and League One teams, lower tier teams. But in the Premier League, he still needs some time to adjust. So give Bunny that time to. She's a 3-year contract. So by next season, I'd expect her to move smooth sailing. Kayla McCoy at Rangers, banging in the goals left, right, and centre. But as we know, for me, the most important player in the Reggae Girls squad is Tiffany Cameron. Why? Versatility, pace, panache.
Strong.
Let me tell you, she might be 5'6", but when she's beside you, it's like 6'6". Honestly.
Last World Cup though, have 24 teams. So we're going to have 32 teams now?
Yes. So last World Cup 24. So the World Cup for women have been expanded to 32 teams. So the last World Cup, Concacaf had 3.5 spots. Yeah. So now it's 4 full spots and 2 intercontinental playoff spots. So the 2 third-place teams in each group will head to the intercontinental playoffs. So it's an even greater chance for Jamaica to go to the World Cup. There is absolutely no excuse why we shouldn't get to at least the playoffs, the intercontinental playoffs, that is. No excuse why we shouldn't be there. But in terms of the caliber of players we have, definitely finishing in the top 4 is realistic and achievable. I see in the comments people talking about Asha, Chinela Asha. I'm getting to her. While Tiffany is our most important player, Chinela Asha is our most talented player in my eyes. If you need a midfield engine, somebody can keep the ball moving, that's your girl right there. That is the girl right there. Trust me. If I had to pick honestly, Ryan, if me and you go factory tomorrow, I see we are carry with it.
Yeah.
Honestly. If I play ball at factory, she we are carry. Honestly. Yeah, man.
As they talk about that factory thing, we need to build a YouTube team, brother. We need to build a YouTube team. I'll do a little bit of especially charity and all of them stuff to play together and thing. But most of the YouTube are them in Jamaica, so it can be a 1, 2, 3, you know?
Yeah, man, it should be very, very easy. Just have to choose a day and time, and I'll weigh that. Seriously. Yeah, man.
For real. But as you talk about the 32s, that means the FIFA get more country involved in the thing and the females football. But one thing more to improve more on the girls side though, we need them to start to get more money, man.
Yeah, that's something that will come.
Get more money where they do have. I don't think most when they play at England like Juice Bunny, they do have a second job, but you know. Like the rest of when them think more money and what FIFA doing with 32 teams, that's going to bring more people on board. They're going to take woman game more serious and stuff. But it's still there and that little thing breaking out, you know. But we just need a few more money in this stuff and thing, you know.
You're right. Because the prize money for France that won the World Cup 2018 is 4 times the money that the United States won for winning the Women's World Cup. So you're right, there's a great disparity as it terms to pay, the TV coverage. But I feel like with time, that's something that will slowly but surely start to adjust. Rome wasn't built in a day, everything takes time. So I would expect those adjustments to be changed. But I understand those concerns. Even the level of pay for players as well. You know, if with Leon Bailey getting £70,000 a week and Bonnie not even getting 10% of that, you know, for me, questions have to be raised. So definitely there needs to be some improvement. Yeah,
it gonna take time. It gonna take time, as me say. I remember football. It take a little bit time for the money start to pump in it, but it gonna take a little bit of time and thing. You understand?
Yeah.
Most definitely. And the girl them going in the right direction and stuff. But, we talk about that. So, what you expect from this team? We're playing at home. We have 250 fans in the national stadium. It's going to be a good time. So the girls get support, fans in the stadium. That's a good thing and stuff. What you expect from this team, though?
Yeah, 2,500 fans is a good look. You know, it's unfortunate that the men's team didn't get it, honestly. So But gone are those days. That's in the past. In terms of expectations, victory is one. I mean, on my channel, I predicted 5-0. I'm going to stand by it, but I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk because there's a team with 2 training sessions together. And you still have 1 and 2 new faces in the squad. Some that it's the first time they come into Jamaica, and some their first time in Jamaica in 3 years. And as you know how national stadium pitch stay already, you know how it can be. Dry.
But one of the great thing those time, man, we don't have a lot of player in this 9 player getting cap and their debut and thing. It's a continuity with the girl team. You know, you have some new face, but not much. You understand? So that's the difference, I believe.
Exactly. You know, the bulk of the players in the squad already have over 10, 15, 20 caps already. So it's not anything new for them, especially when you look at all the attackers that we have in the squad, the forwards, the strikers. Only one of them is yet to make her debut, while the rest have plenty of caps. Bunny with 31, Jody Brown 14, 15, Adama Leka 9, 10 thereabouts, Cameron 11 caps. So it's a very experienced team. Sashana Campbell 34 caps, Alison Swaby 20 caps, Bonflaza 24 caps, Trudy Carter 20 caps to her name. So there's experience in the squad, and we have more than enough gems to defeat Bermuda. It's about understanding now that you don't take your opposition lightly, one, and understand that the last time we played Bermuda, they're not going to come with that same approach. In the press conference, the Bermudan coaches said that they want to come at Jamaica. They're not going to play a low block like they did last time. So we have to be prepared for what they will have to present at us as well. So that's why it's important and critical that, yes, you respect your opposition, but you have more than enough quality to defeat them. More than enough, honestly.
Most definitely. So here you have it, guys. Make sure you guys smash the like button. As I said, guys, make sure you guys go and support Simon Preston, Reggae Boyz commentary. Big up to Owen him just joining in. Thompson, big up yourself. Special edition, big up yourself. Appreciate every single one of you guys tuning in and stuff. 5. Wow.
Yeah, man.
But Simon, the next thing more I ask you.
Yeah.
Is it how them see the World Cup group? Because the last World Cup we went in a group of that where we play some of the giants when it come on to girls football. Is it a case where we rank in 3rd in the Caribbean and we probably be the 3rd best team in Concacaf? Would I get an easier group come World Cup qualified in group stage?
The thing is, it was the reason why we ended up in that group with Brazil, Italy, and Australia was because of our ranking. We were seeded as, when we went into the draw, we were 53rd in the world. So we're one of the lowest seeded teams already. So we're already going to be in pot 4. And then we faced Australia, number 6 in the world, Brazil, number 10 in the world, Italy, 16 in the world. So it was based on that situation of where we were seated. But if we win games, come through the preliminaries, come through the final round, I expect us to be in the top 4 to top 30 in the world, and we wouldn't be in that same situation as we were 4 years ago. Yeah, we're going to still play 1 and 2 big team, but it wouldn't be the same magnitude like it was in France in 2019. Yeah, exactly. Because we're coming from the 70s, 80s, 90s in the rankings to the 50s. And I would expect us, if we get some victories under our belt now and clean sheets, how the algorithm works with the FIFA rankings and quality points, then we'll be at least in the top 40, top 35.
So you believe we can in the top 35 with the winning more game, keeping clean sheet, scoring a lot of goals? You think we are going to have in the top 30, top 35? Because that's the aim.
Top 35, yes. I definitely see that happening within the next 2 to 3 years. And in fact, as it relates to top 20, I would say more 2027. I would say that's the campaign we have to look out for. If there's anything that this team can achieve, because I've made it boldly, especially on my channel, that 2027 I feel that we can get to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. 2027. And why do I say that? Because of these teenagers and early 20s in the squad that naturally will matriculate, and by that time 2027 will be in their mid to late 20s, and by then will be experienced professional players. Jody Brown not even 20 yet, my boss. Shadea Damalekan is 20, 21, thereabouts. Giselle Washington, 20, right there and then. You already have Maria Gray already, that is in her early 20s, 23. Our goalkeeper, Sydney Schneider, she's 22. So by 2027, she's going to be 28, 29 them time there. Chantal Swebe, 23. By 2027, she had 28, 29 them time there. Bonnie, by the time that World Cup come around, is going to be 29, 30. So you're going to still have a nucleus of the squad together. Yes, they're getting older, but a more experienced squad. So that is something that should give us encouragement and hope and enthusiasm. And if Tiffany wants to play ball at 34, 35, she can make the team too as well. Maybe she wants to raise a family by then, who knows? But I'm just showing you that we have something really, really to look forward to for the future.
But one thing I wish the Football Federation would think, when you speak, you think about long term, because you make a video 2026, and it's so fortunate that you do a video about 2027. Reggae girls possibly can win the World Cup. And when you look at the Reggae girls' age, you know what I mean? They make it to this World Cup, they're going to have that World Cup under them belt. Some of them going to have them second World Cup, some of them going to have them first World Cup. So them going to get that a little bit of taste there. You know, Juicy Bonnie will have 2 World Cup under her belt. Even if Tiffany probably can, Cameron probably have 3. You never know, but it's a good look on the girl side. But before you leave, I want you to give me a starting lineup.
All right, that's a good one. All right, no problem. I'll provide that. And I must say, before I give you the starting 11, that as it relates to Tiffany, she's the only member of this squad that has played in 2 World Cups. And you guys say, but Simon, Jamaica only got 1 World Cup, so how you can say she got 2 World Cup?
Yeah, she got in World Cup in Canada.
With Canada, she played a World Cup with Canada. Yeah, under 17 World Cup with Canada, 2008. So she knows what it's like to play at the highest level from she's 16, 15 years old. So the big stage, the big dance, she's not fazed by it. She's played Bundesliga in Germany. She played Norway, Sweden, Israel. She's been around Europe a lot. Toronto Lynx as well. So she knows what it's like in North America already. Kansas. She's been around. So England is the last piece of the puzzle, as well as another World Cup appearance. And she can call it a day. Settle in Canada, whether it be Toronto, Mississauga, wherever it may be, sit down and relax and enjoy your life. But you're talking about the starting 11, so let's get to that.
Bro, when it so much team she play, so much country she travel around, man, and she just 29,
and she just turned 30. What day? October? Yeah, October she just turned 30. Yeah, man, from she 18, 19, she kickball, you know. And big up Hubert Busby for ensuring she get a Jamaican passport before the World Cup. Yeah, man, she been around the block. Honestly.
More talk about Juicy Bunny, you know, because I have to give her a little bit of highlight, brother. Cause you know why? You know, Liverpool boys town. Jamaica national team, under 15, under 17. And people going to bash me, I go say. She always big. She always bigger than always big. And I always say to the man, I say, yo, bro, she just bully everybody and score. Always a bully everybody and score, but she's a natural goal scorer. And me I watch her from Shah 14 a play against the Caribbean team them. And how much goals she scored for Reggae Boyz, Simon, but me I watch a tournament there, brother. And you know, a whole heap of goals. How much goals she scored for Jamaica?
She scored 42 goals in 31 games. Lethal, you know.
Bridging, a whole heap of goal that bridging. But people, Simon, I want you to give me a start. My guy coming on, Christy Sports guy. You know what I mean? Christy Sports guy, good evening.
I'm in my work attire, so you don't mind me. But what's up, guys? Simon, well done.
What's going on, boss? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope to see you at the game tomorrow, man.
Yeah, hopefully. You know, I have to present the sports, but maybe I can catch a little bit of it. But it's great to be here.
Yeah, man. Good to finally link up with you, man. Yeah, man. Ryan, I'm going to give you the starting 11 right now.
Yeah. Give me your starting level, and then all I'm playing starting level, man. Christy Sports guy. Yeah. Just coming in, man. How you feel about the Reggae Boy? The keeper and the Reggae Boy, the Reggae girl.
They're very good. I mean, you know, we became the first Caribbean nation to qualify for the World Cup in 2019 in France. And, you know, I know that you've been doing the Reggae Boyz and been stressing over the Reggae Boyz long enough, but that was also the Reggae Boyz' first World Cup and only World Cup qualification. So it's good to have the Reggae girls there, you know. We do have our regulars, you know, Bonflas, Chantel Swaby, Alison Swaby, you know, Sydney Schneider in goal, who I believe is a very good stopper of the ball. Her reaction time is very good. She actually saved Martha's penalty, but they at the World Cup, but they said that her foot was off the line in that match against Brazil when we lost. So I like the fact that we have our regulars, but you do have persons that are coming into the fold. I don't want to butcher her name, so I won't call her name. Her name is too long to pronounce. I like the fact that she's in the squad. Blaine also mentioned that there was a little bit of decision making to happen because Jody Brown was eligible for the under 21, I believe, or the under 20s, but she chose to play for the national team. So that there was a bit of choice there to make where she's concerned. But I'm glad everybody is in the fold, and I think we're gonna beat Bermuda tomorrow. It's just a matter of staying focused.
Simon, quick question. A chick for Bonnie tomorrow.
I'll probably say a brace, but not a hat trick. I think the goals will be shared around, honestly, but I wouldn't say hat trick. No, not for this game. No, first game on home soil in 3 years. Nah, not hat trick tomorrow.
But Simon, we need to improve on that, doing, man. Come on, man. We need to international break, especially for the females. We need to play more game. Why it's so difficult? We can't call Cuba. We can't call QSOD.
Okay. I wanted to jump in on that, Simon, if you don't mind, because I don't have much time here. I have a few minutes. But I think overall, female football is pushed in the back to the back burner. I think that not just Jamaican women's football, but I think overall international women's football don't get a lot of international games. I think the countries that get the most games, England, Spain, Netherlands, the United States, Canada, France, when you look at those powerful women's footballing nations, those are the ones that are getting more of the games. You don't hear other countries getting as much games as they should, because quite frankly, they deserve it. And I think that if they do get more games, I think the sharpness and the competitiveness of women's football would certainly step up, because now you're able, willing, and ready to go for any football competition. So I think that overall, women's football don't get a lot of credit, don't get a lot of recognition, and I think that's why they don't get a lot of international games and international friendlies. I think that FIFA needs to fix that.
Okay, fair enough. Since as my boy said, now have enough time. So Simon, you ready for your starting level?
Yeah, definitely.
You look nervous, though, Bridget.
We're ready, man. We're ready.
Go ahead, Bridget. We started line.
All right. The reason why I've gone with Rebecca Spencer in goal, the Tottenham Hotspur goalkeeper, over Sydney Schneider, is because the US League has not restarted just yet. So that's the reason why I've gone with her over Sydney Schneider. Remember, we saw it with Reggae Boyz, we have man like Taxi them and Not in Form, and Paul also. I'm trying to get the minutes into players from the States like Javane Brown, etc. I want to be in a situation where all of our girls that take the field have some minutes under their belt at some point. So that's the reason why I've gone with her. So I've gone with a 4-3-3. I've gone with the Swaby sisters at central defense, Alison and Chantel. Left back, it's an unconventional one because Denisha Blackwood's injured. So Vian Sampson, who can play as a left back. Right back, Dominic Bonflaza. Remember the girl who scored from the penalty shootout against Panama to help us qualify. For me, the most talented player we have in Chinyelo Asher. She can do anything with a football in midfield, alongside Trudy Carter and Sade Adama Lekan, the girl that I told you about that is a mercurial talent, 20 years old. Her brother played for us at under 20 and under 17 level. Nathaniel Adama Lekan played in USL with Austin Bold FC. And a front three with Kayla McCoy on the left, Khadija Bonishaw through the middle, and on the right, none other than Tiffany Devon Cameron.
All right. Before you give me your Scott, before you give me your starting level, more ask about a player. Cause a player who I rate are my favorite reggae girls player. Tiffany. Why you think she haven't been in the limelight in England or one of these big companies, big league?
Me or Ryan? Yeah, I'm here, Chris. You talk.
Chris man Scott.
Oh.
You know Scott brother. My boy brother, you know. You just keep it Tivoli, you know.
Yeah, man. Long time, man.
Simon actually was the first match that I ever did as a sports commentator. It was actually Calabar versus Jamaica College in the Walker Cup, and Simon and I actually did that game for KLS. So Simon and I actually go way back, way back, almost 5 years. So I think that
who was the backup commentator?
Well, we just did a report, right, Simon?
Yeah, we did reports, but the second half was commentary. So
Yeah.
Chris did the analysis and I did commentary. Yeah.
I remember that. That was a night that changed my life. But anyways, I think that Tiffany Cameron, I can't pinpoint my finger on it because it is something that many persons ask me as well as pertains to the reggae girls. So I'm not 100% sure why she's not getting a lot of credit. I mean, Tiffany Cameron, you can't really say how bad she's just a very good player, and I think that is why she should get the recognition. But I can't really pinpoint my finger on it as to why she doesn't get the recognition. But guys, I have to run because my boss just called me. But I actually do agree with everything Simon says as it pertains to the starting 11. That's the reason why. Match sharpness is the reason why I actually would not put Sydney Schneider in goal. But if you do, I wouldn't be mad at you. So I agree with the starting 11 for Simon.
What's the score prediction before you leave?
I have it at 5-0 Jamaica. I have Bonnie Shaw scoring 2. I actually have I would give Tiffany 1 and I give Trudy Carter 2.
Thank you, my brother. We really appreciate the coming in. See?
Yeah, man.
See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, man, Simon. Cool.
All right. With respect, Chris is sports guy. People, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you go over there and show some love. But yes, Simon, boy, it was a good one. It was quick, and I really appreciate the taking the time out and come. I hope we can, have something to cheer for at the end of the day. We can be done for the whole entire. We need to be in our World Cup. And when is this World Cup? Is 2023, right?
2023 in Australia and New Zealand. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why 2 different countries?
The 2 countries, FIFA is trying to ensure that they have tournaments in more than one venue so that everybody can get more of a piece of the pie. In the sense, it's based on economics. It's been said that hosting it in one country is not financially equitable anymore. So that's why you can expect 2-nation or tri-nation tournaments moving forward in football. So it's something we can expect.
Females?
For females, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. I don't mind it, honestly.
I hope it come on USA, Jamaica, and nation, the brother.
Brother, we're gonna need some more airports to make that a reality.
Yeah.
We're not gonna need one more international airport if we're gonna host a World Cup. We can host an under-17 World Cup.
Yeah.
Definitely. Jamaica can host an under-17 World Cup. Senior World Cup, I think, based on the FIFA plan, we would need 3 international airports. I only have 2. So the logistics side, we need 1 more international airport to make it a reality.
We need to have that, bridge. We don't have to wait for the World Cup, brother. We need to put in that. We need to put in that for ourselves. Jamaica. We can say Jamaica only.
Yeah, man. So I have 1 west, 1 town, maybe 1 central, maybe.
Probably. Never know, bridge. Never know. But yeah. Simon, it's a pleasure, as I say. I hope we come out victorious. I'm going with a 4-0 win for the reggae girls and stuff. So I wish the girl them all the best. I want to tell you guys, thank you very much for tuning in. You guys asked for the match preview, guys, but you guys not liking the video, man.
Like the video, guys. Come on.
Come on, guys. Like the video. Come on. Why text a ye?
Come on. Or else Ryan go do more video on my crickets.
Yeah. But yeah, big up Owen, big up to all of the people, them, man. Special edition King. Big up yourself. Data Boss. Appreciate the super chat. No flow and respect. Fresh God. Big up. Simon, what you have to say to the fans then before we leave?
Everybody, don't forget to stay tuned for more amazing content on Ryan LFC. A great friend, a genuine human being. So please, just be careful what you say in the comments. Listen to what he's saying and then react to it. Sometimes we just talk, but hear him out first. Hear him out first, and then you give your opinion. All right?
People,
Trust
you hear that?
Yeah, man.
That's the teacher and that's the phone that for
Yeah,
the YouTube when it come on to Jamaican football. So, enough love and respect, people. I think Talawa doing a live now.
Mhm.
Coaches Dex doing a live. So go and support them. Show them the love and support people. We're trying to make the girls thing grow and stuff. So make sure you guys come out tomorrow for the watch along. What time game tomorrow? 7 o'clock?
7 o'clock Jamaica time, and you can tune into Concacaf's YouTube channel to watch the game.
Wow. That's them better than some of the Jamaican station them, brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the game going to be on local in Jamaica, but you have a lot of subscribers from all over the world, so we have to give them options, you know.
Yeah.
man.
Me need for get that link if I'm early. Need to get that link if I'm early. But Simon, before you go, people ask where is the next airport should be. You understand? Where you think we should put that airport?
Boy, honestly, if I'm me, it'll be West, you know, because you already have one on Mobi, and it's a long drive for people like Westmoreland side and Senti sides. I was thinking more in the girl side, honestly, because you want it in a high traffic area. I'm thinking Clarendon, that's an hour drive to go Norman Manley. So if it was me, if I make the decision, me would have sent it to go west. But if you want it to be fair, then you put it in the heart of Clarendon or Ochi, middle of the country.
Yeah,
No?
that'll be. Bro, government will need to look into them things that we can host some of these tournaments and stuff. But that's recommend for FIFA. You have to have 3 different
International airport, right?
But do we have the fields do for when we are gonna play the World Cup game then?
You need 2 FIFA regulation fields. So we'll pass for the under 17 level. We'll pass it for the under 17. But we can't host a senior World Cup just yet. But under 17, we're good. We can host it tomorrow morning. Yeah, man.
All right, people. Enough love and respect. Bailey, big up yourself. Bailey, you're crying out for the girls them. So see you get it here. You want enough love and respect, man. While people dedicated, you have some people dedicated to females. But people, see you guys. Thank you guys. Simon, thank you for coming. I really, really appreciate it. See you guys later. Thank you. Hit the like button and hit that subscribe button. Peace out.
Oh, and them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector. And I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say, knock it, Ryan.